Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be hiking from Tung Chung to Discovery Bay via Lo Fu Tau, or also known as Tiger Head Peak. The trail is around 12 kilometers in total and took me around 4 hours to complete. It starts off from Tung Chung Station, where you walk along the coast and then enter the Country Park Trail. Walk into this little alley. So in the beginning of the trail, there's not much to be seen. So we just start off from the road near Tung Chung. And then we just keep going along the trail to this path next to the railway. So over here is just really open, really hot. And then at the end of the path, you get to this tunnel. According to the map, I'm supposed to cross over to the other side. And I guess this tunnel does that. So let's go see. Totally empty tunnel. Hello! Woo! Now at the exit, I can finally smell some salt water. I can smell the ocean. Interesting. So this road's supposed to go to Muiwo. We're finally out of that barren stretch. Now we're surrounded by trees on both sides and with the smell of the ocean. Catching a glimpse of the mountains up there. We're entering a village called Bak Mong Village. Oh, mountain stream. Might come here some other time to do some stream hiking. Can already see fish in there. Very interesting. It's a very quiet village. Turn right here to another village, presumably. Interesting. So many villages out in the countryside. Okay. Here, go left to the little path. I think we're finally entering like the hiking trail. Yes, totally in the woods. There's some climbing now. At this point, we just keep walking. There's not much going on along the path aside from all these burials, wildflowers, trees. And then you'll get to like an intersection with a hut where you can turn left or keep going straight. Now we're headed to Discovery Bay. If we kept going straight at the original trail, it would take us to Mui Wo. So I took a left turn at the intersection, and now we're on track to Discovery Bay. It's much calmer here. The ascent seemed to have stopped for now, and the path is a dirt path, as you can see, which I prefer. It feels like more natural. Feels like I'm actually hiking. As we kept climbing higher, the vegetation around us became shorter and shorter progressively, all the way until we got near the peak, where it's just surrounding grasslands and shrubbery. This is pretty weird to me, but somehow out in the middle of nowhere, there's a huge golf course with people playing golf. What is this? Weird. Hong Kong International Airport. When will this pandemic be over? That's one precarious looking rock formation. Looks like it could tip over at any moment. Interesting. Finally made it to Tiger Head No Food Hut. It's right up there. Yeah. So after this is just gonna be to Discovery Bay, find something to eat, walk around a bit maybe at the marketplace, and go back and rest. So scenic, so beautiful. This hike is just mostly open space. You can see the airport, Mui Wo, everything. The descent was actually quite challenging because the path was heavily eroded. I suggest you to use like very good shoes with good traction because it's actually quite slippery and quite steep. There's also like heavy ridges, like deep ridges, so it's quite dangerous, I would say. Just take your time while going down and you should be fine. Having hiking poles would probably help, but I've never used them myself, so I can't really comment on them. You can also see Disneyland in the distance. After a short descent, you'll just eventually reach Discovery Bay. And from there, you can just take the ferry back or hang around a bit like I did. And yeah, that's the end of the hike. So I hope when you go there you enjoy it. Just take your time, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the very windy conditions up there. Have fun. See you next time.